Hi, I'm Christina Heideck, and today I'm going to talk to you all about how to be the very best PTO treasurer of all time. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for my great tips. The very best tip that I have to share with you is about how to be an awesome treasurer is to keep accurate books. So that means that you're going to have to pay attention to details and record everything accurately. So if you have a deposit for fundraising and the school dance and spirit wear, when you make that deposit, you're not going to lump it all together as one deposit, but you're going to make an itemized deposit. So you're going to say, $30 was spirit wear, $50 was for the school dance, and $2,000 was for the fundraiser. So you're going to want, that's what I mean about keeping accurate books. You're also going to want to keep up with all of the deposits and paying out checks to people, because you don't really want to get behind on either of those things, because it's not going to accurately, your finances for the PTO just won't be up to date, and it could get you into trouble later if you need to pay for something and lo and behold, you really don't have the money because you have all these bills to pay yet. So you really want to make sure that you're depositing money as soon as you can, and if you can't deposit it right away, then you're going to want to put it in the school safe or someplace secure like that. And then you're also going to want to make sure that you're paying bills, so that you're paying your vendors, you're reimbursing your members for expenditures that they're making on the PTO's behalf regularly. So probably every week or every other week at the very most is how you want to spread out paying the bills. The next part of being a really awesome PTO treasurer is that and this goes, I shouldn't even have to say this, but I feel like I do, because I don't know, I just feel like I do. So the second part of being a really good treasurer is to not steal from your organization. So that is all I'm going to say about that. And then we're just going to move on, because I feel like if you're watching this, you're probably not a thief. I don't know, just a good guess. The third part about being a really awesome treasurer is to give good treasurer reports every month. So when you go to the executive board meeting or you go to the general membership meeting, you're going to want to have monthly reports prepared that show the current financial situation of your PTO. And the reason this is important is because without this information, I bet there's going to stuff will come up during the meeting that requires this information. And if you don't have it, then it's just a whole bunch of waste of time. I went to this meeting not too long ago and the treasurer wasn't there. And for whatever reason, she did not provide a report. And so we were talking about whether to pay for something, and we totally couldn't do it. So it was a wasted meeting, altogether, because we didn't have the information. So make sure if you're not available for the meeting that you send a report. The treasurer does not have to be there to give the report. The treasurer's report kind of should speak for itself. And if you're doing it the right way, then that's exactly what will happen. If you have questions about how to prepare a treasurer's report, I have a whole nother blog post about that. So I will link to it in the description below, so make sure that you check it out there. My very last tip for being an awesome PTO treasurer is just to make sure that the annual audit is done and that you are preparing adequately for the audit. You're going to want to make sure that you're getting the audit done every year, and usually it happens right after the conclusion of your financial year. So a lot of organizations choose to end their financial year at the end of June. So you want to make sure to get all bills in and paid. They have all of the receipts and all of the documentation that you need in place, all organized and ready to hand over to your independent audit committee or your independent auditor. So there you have 4 great tips on how you can become the very best treasurer out there. So I hope this has been so helpful for you. If it has been, do me a solid and subscribe, and then go ahead and hit the little bell so that you can get notified about when I have a new video. If you're watching on Facebook, so sorry, there is no bell, but go ahead and like my page, PTO Answers, and you will get all the great information on how to become a better leader so that you can run a better PTO. So that's all from my end. You take care until next time. Bye-bye.